Hi loves, it's Elle and welcome back to my channel, and thank you so much for being here and spending a portion of your day with me. Today we're going to be talking about some skincare viral trends that are potentially ruining your skin. So before we get started, hit the subscribe button, please share this video with somebody you think might like it, and let's do it. So obviously, as we all know, skincare can be quite a confusing place. There are a lot of trends out there, everywhere from TikTok to Instagram, all over the place, YouTube, that are potentially ruining your skin. As an esthetician, I obviously am here to help protect your skin and tell you the right things to do, in my opinion. But these are some of the things that I find that we really need to stop doing to keep our skin as healthy as possible. And if you care, I am going to get a huge announcement at the end of this video, so stay tuned if you want to hear that. All right. So the first viral trend that we see all over the place, all over Instagram ads, TikTok, things of that nature, are using at-home tools that are spa grade or that are supposed to be done in a spa. So i.e. derma rolling and these suction things with blackheads. They're all over the place. I get ads and asks to literally review these almost every single day. The problem with these blackhead, ejectors, these vacuum cleaner things, is they can be a huge culprit for broken capillaries. I mean, if you pull on that skin can bruise, that skin can have broken capillaries underneath it. It can actually really damage your skin to the nth degree. You really need to be using something with salicylic acid, so either a toner or some sort of, essence that you use on a weekly basis to help loosen up that debris, loosen up that sebum to allow those blackheads to come out. You obviously need to really subscribe to a very thorough cleansing routine. So as we know, I'm just going back to kind of the basics, you need to be cleansing for at least a minute with your cleansing oils, and then your, at night, and then your, your gentle cleanser afterwards. If you really focus on cleansing, if you have these kind of blackheads, you will notice a huge difference. Now let's go into derma rolling. I know there's a lot of people that tell you that derma rolling at home is okay, and it just really isn't. There is so much room for user error, and the opportunity for your skin to become damaged, for it to be a place that now harbors bacteria, and you can get a whole host of problems, staph infections, dermatitis, a lot of issues if you're using this derma rolling at home. Derma rolling, microneedling, they all should be done in a professional setting. Us as estheticians go through a lot of training on sanitization and really making sure that we don't damage the skin and cause these issues. A lot of the ones you see on Amazon, the needles are too big, and they actually go deep into the skin and really can cause havoc. And basically what it does is you're opening up the skin now, that bacteria can get in the skin and cause so many issues, least of being inflammation, acne, hyperpigmentation, all sorts of things. Now I know there's many of you that say, oh, I derma roll at home and it's great and I think it's fantastic and all of that stuff, then totally. But honestly, it's really something that needs to be done in a doctor's setting or a professional esthetician's setting. It is one of the most dangerous things that I see out there on the internet, even the ones that are sold on QVC. There's just so much room for user error, and you guys don't know how to sanitize it. We basically will have to put it in barbicide. Then we make sure we clean it with soap and water. Then we use, alcohol, rubbing alcohol. Then we actually put it in a protective sheet that goes under a UV light sterilizer. That is the extent of how we clean our tools in a spa setting. So please just take heed and stay away from those types of at-home tools. I have a whole video on safe at-home tools for you that I will link below. All right, so the next one is going to be, I know this is going to crush a lot of you guys, is buying skincare and makeup for that matter on Amazon. Amazon is known to have third-party sellers that they don't verify that actually sell fake or fraudulent skincare. Basically, they make the packaging up look like it's supposed to be from the actual company. They sell you the product, and most of the time the product is either expired, and so that's no good. It doesn't do anything for you and it could potentially harm you, or it's completely fraudulent ingredients. And there's some horrible things and horrible stories that are out there on the internet of people buying fraudulent skincare and of course makeup on Amazon and being very, very much harmed. The only way to know if Amazon is the place that is a verified distributor is to go to the brand's website. So for example, Osmosis, you can see that it's only sold by professionals and licensed websites that carry medical grade product, as well as on the Osmosis website. So if you were to see something like Osmosis or Truth Treatments, or I mean really there's a lot of different brands out there that are selling on Amazon, and then the website for the company does not say that Amazon is a distributor, you know that that is fraudulent skincare. I know that it's a great place for people to get discounts on skincare. I totally understand that. I understand that it's hard, it's easy for people from other countries to get stuff that we talk about here in the US, but I just heed you to really be careful on what you're buying on Amazon. Now, of course, there are some beautiful indie brands that do sell on Amazon because it's really the only way they can get their stuff out. But I always welcome you to check with the actual brand's website. And again, make sure, even those indie brands, make sure that Amazon is a distributor for them. There are so many issues with the ingredients. I mean, even stuff like, I'm sorry to say it, but like fecal matter, urine, arsenic, things like that have been actually tested on these fraudulent products, and they can really, really harm you. So keep it safe, buy directly from the brands or the reputable distributors. All right, the next one is going to be, I just had somebody reach out yesterday about this new mask that's out. And it's not a new concept, but I'm seeing it pop up more and more again now, and I'm assuming because we're going into winter and people think that they need more exfoliation and stuff like that in the winter, which could be true, depends on your skin type, right? But these peel-off masks, or the ones that you buy in Target or the drugstore or the, you know, a Dollar General or something like that, that are like these gel masks that you put over your face, or the Biore strips, and then you actually let it sit and then you peel it off. They are so detrimental to your skin. Because most of the times the ingredients are some sort of type of parabens and glue almost, well basically, and that's the way they get it to stick and dry down, and most of the time they have alcohol, high levels of toxic and fragrances. But when you put this, you know, this mask on, you're trying to alleviate probably some sort of type of congestion, blackheads, acne, things like that. So whenever you let this set on, all those ingredients are going into the largest organ of your body, which is toxic anyway with those ingredients, and then you peel it off, and what it does is it will take some of the vellus hair off of the skin, and that's totally okay. But when you do it this way, instead of, you know, going to a salon and getting like dermaflashed or, you know, dermaplaned, is that it actually breaks the vellus hair off almost like in half or in particles, and then that opens the skin up for bacteria infections. It actually can create acne because now you've taken that hair and you've broken it in the follicle, and that can add to a whole host of flare-ups and acne and dermatitis again. But it also, whenever you do get the blackhead out, you're actually only getting just the surface part of, you know, like if this was the follicle with the hair in it and the blackheads here, you're only taking off the blackhead part. You still have all of that bacteria that is now open to the world to then pustule and be susceptible to so many issues. That's why it's really important to get your skin cleansed when we can. I know there's a lot of places that don't have estheticians open right now, but to go and get a professional facial so that they can do it properly and they can actually go throughout the whole process and get it all out instead of just the top, all right? So, sorry to say, but those peel-off masks are no bueno. Now, in my studio, I provide a hydrogelly mask, things like that. That is totally different because that's actually just more of hydration. It doesn't like peel anything off. It's not glue. So just an FYI, just when you see that. All right, so for my last one, it is going to be this trend of doing at-home peels at home. I mean, I don't know how people get the hold of these things, but people somehow get TCA peels, which are very aggressive and need to be monitored by a very skilled esthetician, dermatologist, master esthetician, things of that nature, and they burn their face. Or they make their own, where they start out with alcohol and then hydrogen peroxide, and then they give this like lemon acid to the skin, and they blister, and they think that it's good. I mean, I've had many questions from you guys about at-home peels. Now, there are some reputable companies that do make kind of at-home peels, like Dermatologica does, but they're formulated for at-home peels. You're not gonna get peeling, you're not gonna, they self-neutralize, you know, they're kind of user error proof, basically. But if you have an opportunity to get a medical grade TCA peel, VII peel, or something like that at home from a friend or something like that, or the friend thinks that they can do this and they've done it to themselves, I'm gonna try to pull up some pictures of horrible reactions to at-home peels or DIY peels at home, and it's really heartbreaking to see. Please do not do these at-home peels. If you're going to get a peel done, again, get them done by a professional or wait until you can. It's just not worth the risk for you to be doing this type of aggressive exfoliation whenever you haven't been trained in doing so. You know, we're here to keep your skin safe, to keep you safe, and I know a lot of these ads about all of this type of different stuff are, you know, enticing and they look good, but please use critical thinking here. Please use critical thinking here and keep that type of stuff to the professionals. Let's keep our skin in great condition. Let's not open it up for any more irritation, pollutants getting in, bacteria getting in. Let's keep that barrier function appropriately functioning at a high level. That's what all of these things that we just talked about are, they're destroying your barrier function, and they're just really opening up your skin for things that you don't want to happen. So if this is where you end with me, I hope that these help you at your at home while we're all still kind of you know, sheltering in our houses, and I hope that these tips really lead you on the path of just being a little bit more gentle and knowing what ads to really let target you. So thank you all so much for being here, and I'll see you on the next one. Lots of love from me to you. Bye, loves. Oh my gosh, okay, if you stayed to the end, I love you. I have some amazing news. September 1st, you guys are the first ones to hear. Skin by Elle is opening in Castle Rock, Colorado. Woohoo! I am booking now for the second week of September. I'm taking the first week to get into the space, get everything there, get everything ready, and then taking clients the second week of September. I am so excited! Woohoo! So if you live in Colorado and want to have a facial by me, you can scroll down and I'll put my website. It's under construction right now, but it will have what my business phone number and how you can email me to schedule at this time. My website hopefully will be done by the launch of my skin studio, and it will have booking on there and you know, ways to get a hold of me and all of that stuff. But for now, I'm gonna keep it just email wise, and we can schedule you an appointment, and I am so excited to welcome you into my little skin space that is a holistic skincare studio and makeup studio when we all can go somewhere. But it's a holistic skincare studio done with holistic products, holistic practices, but as well with really great performing products. And I'm just so excited. So Skin by Elle is here. All right, so if you're in Colorado, come see me. I can't wait to meet you, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, loves.